I was actually coming to church. It was becoming a norm and going to service every day. And I felt that I could do something more. I could serve the Lord in some way. And I found that serving in the children's ministry was something that was meaningful for me. And I remember very clear from the Bible in the book of Luke, Jesus said, "Let the children come to me. The kingdom of heaven belongs to those such as these." So for me to have Jesus' words was additional motivation for me to choose and serve in the children's ministry.
Initially, my sister served first, and I found I'm really quite good with kids, but I never really knew what I could do to contribute more to the church. But I never had access to this because I was a Christian later in life. And so I was thinking, hey, if I had this kind of education, it would be great. And if I could help out some way, it would be really great. So I tried after my sister was talking to me over the years, and I really enjoy doing this after I joined. It feels really meaningful and to give back in some way.
Seeing the kids' smiles when I'm serving, it's something that I enjoy a lot doing in the children's ministry. To know that I'm actually teaching the Word of God, spreading the message of the Lord's love, and instilling this to the kids, letting them foster a relationship with God at such a young age is so rewarding.
It feels really meaningful to me because it sounds kind of cliche, I know, but going through the week, you're tired, it's like, oh, I have to teach kids, it sounds tiring, but I have to say each time after class, I actually feel really good and I actually feel invigorated and I feel stronger in my faith. And it just feels good to know that, hey, I'm contributing to the future of Christianity in some way by doing this.
It's not just giving an opportunity for the kids to have a fun and socializing way to learn about God. It's actually with developing and fostering to have a relationship with the Lord at such a young age. Something that stands out for me, it's Proverbs chapter 22:6. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So as my sister was saying, we did not grow up in a Christian family home. So I did not have this opportunity to develop my faith, to learn about God every day. And the fact that we're able to do this, to let the kids hear the words of God, train up in the words of the Lord, and growing up with it, I feel very blessed that no matter what challenges or obstacles that they may face in the future, that they have this faith, they learn to pray, and they can turn to the Lord. And doing the children's ministry has been not amazing just because of what you do for the kids, but also for your own faith and your strength. When you meditate on the words of the Lord in preparing for the lesson this week, you actually think about it in your own perspective. So when we learn about and take a passage from the Bible and you're looking at this in a perspective of how you can bring this message to the little ones, to the children, it actually allowed me to develop my own faith and to strengthen my own belief and my relationship and my path with the Lord.
And I just think with how the world is changing and how difficult it's becoming, I think back to myself how I didn't have this, but to be able to have this and for the kids to come here and to grow and be strengthened by God and have this foundation that they can go forward in life, this is really meaningful and brings a lot of value and is really important to them.
When I'm serving in the children's ministry, I feel like I'm planting the seeds of God's love in the children's young hearts. And I'm so humble and blessed that I have this opportunity to serve the Lord. And my prayers are that the members of our church, that they may hear this calling and participate and try it out and feel the love and joy that we have when we serve the Lord in the children's ministry.
It's always been in my heart that I know it sometimes just feels like, should I try this? Should I not? I think just try and give it a go because you never know. I just went in and I was thinking, hey, I may be good with kids, but I don't know what this is. And I just went in and it's a lot more enjoyable than I thought. And I found strengths and gifts in myself in which I could serve. So not only the kids are growing, but I'm also growing as I serve. And I think that's really important.
Children's ministries cannot run without our wonderful volunteers, and we are so thankful and grateful for them. As you heard from Irene and Kareen, initially they joined and they thought they would just be a blessing, but in return, they too have been blessed as they grow spiritually and they also develop these beautiful, authentic relationships with the children. You too can experience this kind of blessing. We are looking for Christians who love the Lord, who want to teach children about God and His ways, and for you to sign up to volunteer twice a month. Please go to our website, to the volunteer page to find out more or come and have a chat with me about signing up.